So my name is Dominic Griffiths. I work for Fusion IP. Fusion IP is an independent company that has partnered with Cardiff University to commercialise its intellectual property via the establishment of spin-out companies. And over the last 4 years we've established 4 companies, the latest one of which is a company called Progentech. So Progentech was founded on a novel stem cell that was discovered by Professor Charlie Archer at Cardiff University's School of Biosciences. This stem cell is quite unique because it's been isolated from adult articular cartilage, and before now people didn't think such a cell existed. And the reason we believe that's important is that at the moment cell therapies for knee repair of cartilage damage are what's called autologous therapies. And autologous therapies is where a patient has a chunk of cartilage removed from his or her knee from a site that is less weight bearing. That cartilage then gets taken away to a laboratory, it gets grown up into a larger sample and then taken back and subsequently implanted in a second operation into a patient's knee. And the fantastic thing about Progentech's technology is because these stem cells can grow and grow and grow, you can do what's called, you can make what's called a cell factory, a cell bank, which allows you to, for example, from one donor patient, you can grow these cells up to an enormous cell bank that would allow you to treat up to 1 million patients just from one single donor sample. And that's called an allogeneic treatment. What we've done since we set the company up is we've done 2 things. First of all, we focused on really commercializing the process. So we've worked closely with commercial suppliers of cell therapy manufacturing processes to really make the process more robust. And secondly, we've also done the first allogeneic preclinical study where we've taken cells from a donor subject, grown those cells up, and then put them into a number of different subjects as the recipients of the cell therapy. Well, I think ultimately we like to stick to what we're good at, and what we're good at is the cell biology, is the growing up of these cells. What we're having to access through collaboration is particularly scaffold, which is the way in which the cells are held in place in the defect, but also as a largely virtual company, we're collaborating with regulatory consultancies, we're collaborating with suppliers of preclinical services, and going forward we're almost certainly going to have to partner this technology to get it onto the market. As you no doubt know, developing a cell therapy, it's an extremely expensive process. We don't anticipate doing this unpartnered, so I would say sometime in the next year or 2 we'll be looking to establish partnerships to really drive the technology forward to the market. Cardiff really is a great place to set up new spin-out companies. I would say that I work for Fusion IP and that's what we're here to do, but I think what I would say is, having been here for 4 years, it really is a very supportive environment for getting new companies set up. That's both supported financially, so Wales has a great regional investment body, a company called Finance Wales, whose specific remit is to invest in, nurture, grow the Welsh economy, and it's very supportive of early stage businesses. The other thing is operationally, so the Medicentre, for example, has fantastic facilities right here on the University Hospital of Wales campus, which gives you very simple access to experts in the respective fields, whether they're here on the site or down in the other schools such as biosciences, optometry, down there on the main campus. So I think overall it's a really great place to start new businesses.